Hello everyone, I'm Jeremy Geckner with the Front Row Movie Reviews, and this is your weekly box office report with stats from our friends over at boxofficemojo.com. It was the third straight week atop the box office for Disney and Pixar's Coco, as it brought in another $18 million to claim the top spot at the box office. This brings its US total up to $135 million and its global total up to $391 million. So even though it probably will not be repeating at number one this week, it has a great chance to go over $400 million worldwide, and that is a great accomplishment for a little or known Pixar property. Coming in at number two this week was Warner Brothers' superhero team-up film Justice League. It brought in another $9 million to bring its US total up to $212 million and its worldwide total up to $615 million. And I've said it again last week, and I'll say it again this week. Some people are going to lose their job over this thing only making that much money. By contrast, Star Wars is expected to make over $450 million worldwide in its first week this week. This has been 5 weeks here almost of Justice League. This is bad news for Warner Brothers. Coming in at number three this week is the little feel-good drama that just keeps on chugging along, Wonder. It brought in another $8 million to bring its US total up to $100 million even. This is a $100 million movie that didn't have a ton of widespread advertising, but people really resonated with the story, and it keeps chugging along in the number three spot. Coming in at number four this week is what is kind of a de facto debut, which is James Franco's The Disaster Artist. This is based off of Tommy Wiseau's classically terrible film The Room, and it brought in $8 million in its kind of second weekend, but really its first weekend, and that is a really good total for less than 1,000 theaters. This is an award season darling. Let's see if the new nominations from the Golden Globes and possibly some of the other big award shows of the year give this a little bit of legs after the holiday season. And rounding out the top five this week is Thor Ragnarok. This MCU film in its sixth week of release brought in another $6 million to bring its US total up to $301 million and its worldwide total up to $834 million. This thing has been a runaway hit for Marvel, and it looks like it's going to build some great momentum for Black Panther heading into next May's Infinity War. I'm Jeremy Geckner. Hey, head on over to the frontrowmoviereviews.com where you can find all the rest of our videos and all of the podcasts. This week we are releasing our very special Christmas episode on Love Actually, and then we are also going to give you our early full disclosure on Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle. And of course, head on over to our YouTube and Facebook pages so you can follow all of our live coverage of the release of Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. I'm Jeremy Geckner, and as always, we will see you in the front row.